What's up everybody, Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at this Fanttik, I think that's how you say it, the Nex S2 Pro, and this is a electric cordless rechargeable screwdriver made for, small projects and stuff like that. It's got torque settings between 0.5 and 6, I believe that's Newton meters, pretty sure. Comes with a 20-bit set. I think I picked this up on Amazon for I think it was on sale, it was like 30-some% off, 37% off. I got it for like $60. I think it was like $67 with tax and shipping. Not a bad deal at all. I actually saw it on another channel, and when I clicked the link in their description, I was like, wait, I need that. And the price was too good to pass up. I've got a Milwaukee M12 impact driver that I use a lot, and having a smaller screwdriver like this would be perfect for some small things that don't really need an impact driver. So I'm always doing something with tech or something like that that could use, something smaller. So it comes in this really, really nice case. Go ahead and push the little button here. It lifts up. This is actually super nice. Got all your bits right here laid out nicely. Looks like, I think that's just a bit extender right there. Got a little storage compartment right here. I don't see nothing in there. And then just how to use, it's got a little diagram right there on how to use it. This compartment houses a little charging cable. It is USB-C. And the cool thing about this is, let's take that out, USB A to C comes with it, but of course you can use a C to C cable if you have one and you prefer that. So you've got nice little compartments for that, and like I said, this one's empty, so you can put whatever in there. Maybe if you have like a small USB charging brick or something like that you want to carry around, you might be able to put that in there. Right here we have, this is a right angle adapter for the driver. So if you need to, get into a tight space or something like that, rather than having to, stick this, straight on, you can do a right angle kind of deal. So instead of doing that, I'm working down here, instead of having to go like that, you can, do that right there. So that's pretty cool. And I believe it's just kind of like a magnetic deal. You do cover the lights. It does have some LED lights on there, so you can see what you're working on. We have your torque settings right down here, which I believe might have to read the instructions on how to. Oh nope, you just twist the top right here, and that will change the torque settings right there. So you can see we're going up, and then that line right there is minimum. So you just rotate it to the left right there, and that bar will fill up and show what your torque settings are. So that's pretty cool. This just lives right here. You just put it down there, and then the driver lives in there like so. Now the cool thing is, with this case closed, the bottom of the driver actually has an opening right here, and it sticks out, so you can plug it in and charge it without having to take it out of the case, which is pretty cool. But I really like how this case opens up, and you can put this at your workstation, and your bits are kind of just laid right out here, nice angled up towards you, so you can see that. It looks like there is a tool right here to magnetize the bits as well, so that's really nice if you need to make these magnetic. Yep, and I think you can demagnetize them on the other side as well, maybe, I want to say. I don't know how that works, but you can magnetize your bits right here. Nice bit storage, all magnetic right here, so they snap in there very nicely. So that is super, super cool. And like I said, you do have a bit extender right here. So if you need to make one a little bit longer, you just plop it in there like so, and you can extend the bit a little bit. So that is really, really nice. Everything's easy to get in and out. It also has on the top here, I just noticed these are actually torque torque suggestions. Obviously, you'll want to read the manual for whatever you're torquing to make sure it doesn't have any specific torque specs, but like headphones, laptops, 0.5, like speakers, car electronics, 1.0. I think that's like outlet covers and like appliances and stuff like that too. Skateboard, I'm not sure if that is 3. Some other appliances 4. Desk and like furniture stuff 5. And then bikes and again, not too sure what that diagram is, but 6. So it actually shows you kind of suggestions on how to torque stuff, which is pretty cool. So I will be trying this out. Let's see, my MX Master here actually has some screws on the bottom. Let's go ahead and just do a little disassembly of it. If we have, let's see, do we have a bit for it? These are kind of small. Guess we'll go with these. Might actually be a little bit too big for this. Nope, that one right there should work, so we'll go with that. It's a little bit longer, but go ahead and get this out. And put our bit in there. The nice thing is it's just forward and back. You don't have to reverse the directions or anything like that. And it looks like the bits come already magnetized, so you don't have to do that. Ooh, try not to lose them. Of course, the last one would be like really in there. Let's see if we can get that one out. You can also turn it manually if you need to. There we go. Get something started. Just give it a little manual turn. But let's see. Well, I don't know what actually comes apart on this, but I'm not gonna like rip it open. But if we were repairing this, I think you can probably get to the battery in here or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna rip the plastics apart. I just want to show you guys the actual bit driver there. And then, like I said, it is magnetic. If you need to, increase the magnetism or it starts getting weak, you can move that around in there and give it a little extra oomph. But then, like I said, if you want to get a screw started, you can give it a little manual turn, and then there you go. In it goes. Real nice for working on small stuff. As you can see, these screws are pretty tiny, and this, I think it's a PH 0 bit, Phillips 0. It fits it pretty nice. You might be able to get some extra bits for this for even smaller stuff, because it is made for doing electronics and that kind of thing. But it's way nicer than using a manual screwdriver and way faster. I can tell you that right now. I tried to put it in there. We just put it in here like so. There you go. So that bit is a little bit too big for these screws. It does kind of want to slip as you're torquing them down, but it does do the job. Obviously, you might want to get a little bit smaller bit for screws like this, but nonetheless, it was able to remove those and reinsert them with no problems. And like I said, way easier than using a manual driver. way quicker, way less work on the hands. So very, very nice. I do really like this, and I think it's definitely worth the. I think it was like $59, like I said. Definitely worth the purchase price if you do any kind of light work, maybe you know, networking or small electronic stuff. Even like little stuff around the house, like outlet covers and switch covers, and you know, just odds and ends, little projects like that. This is a perfect solution for that kind of stuff. I'm Colin with Techout. I'll leave a link to this down in the description where you can check it out on Amazon. And as always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and have a great day.